say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem. Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. Then on Friday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors.
And looking at the matchup with the Heat, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And for Chicago, they've got Patrick Williams. Vucevic is out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's White, and it's Jones in at the point. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. Murray, the pass to Brown. Smith with the defensive effort. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. He thinks they need to focus on speeding up Nikola Jokic rather than trying to slow him down. Coach said Jokic dominates the game at his own pace, so we need to put more pressure on him and not allow him to play so patiently. Of course, that's easier said than done. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David.
You got to commend the concentration White showed there. He doesn't get thrown off kilter easily.
Here's Murray. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Brown. Outside Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, nice vision from Gordon. He knew his teammate was there all the way.
Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside Williams, back to Jones. And so just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Williams. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, defending Vucevic, it's rough and tumble.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And he makes the first. When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, We sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story. Now here's Murray. After the miss from Vucevic. 7-foot shot. And it's Jokic missing. Chicago leading by 3. White goes in. Nobody near Williams. And another miss by Chicago. Jokic against Vucevic. Pass to Murray. Five to shoot. Gordon with a screen on Williams. A nice shot by Brown.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls.
Timeout.
They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Nuggets. Right now, they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference.
And when I look at Denver, it hasn't been the type of fully dominant season that a lot of the experts predicted, but they're still in a position that many other teams would envy at this point.
Yeah, many teams run into challenges, even the elite ones. They just need to recover and get their play back to where it was.
Now, here is Smith. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's Vucevic missing. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Murray with it. Jones covering. Pass to Jokic. It's Porter outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season. On the wing, Williams. Bulls moving the ball around. Vucevic. Good defense by Jokic.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's Brown. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got 7.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Jones. Nothing on the board. Outside, White. Williams kicks to Smith. They need this one. Hands it from downtown. Smith's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Bulls.
Mano a mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
And a wide open look for Porter. From outside, off the mark. Chicago leading. Here's Williams. Smith dishes to Williams. Over Porter. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Chicago's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. There's Williams with the 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Elite from the corner. Porter Jr. shoots a much better percentage from this spot.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Chicago. And Denver also making a switch. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Christian Braun. Here's Vucevic. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Pass to Dosunmu. Vucevic is screen on Porter. Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. Makes it off the glass.
After setting a strong screen, the ball goes to Vucevic, and he makes a play.
Now Murray. Scoreless thus far. Gordon with a screen on Jones. In the corner, it's Westbrook. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Timberwolves. And you know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised. Nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does. Well, there have got to be a lot of challenges at different stages of the season, Stan. Here we are at mid-season. What comes to the top of your mind when you think about what these coaches are facing now?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, it was always just that mental grind of thinking that there was an answer out there that I wasn't finding, that we had one more thing that maybe could unlock better performance. And you think about the game 24/7, where sometimes the best way to come up with those answers would be to get away from it.
He's off on the first.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
So he comes up empty at the line. And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
So it's Denver now. The Bulls getting their last shot to go. There's Gordon with the three. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Over in the corner, White. Off target from three-point range.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Murray, good. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
Yeah, Murray is a very good outside shooter, but I think he's at his best when he gets into the paint.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Pass to Vucevic. This one for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Vucevic has got 7.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Denver's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Jokic, no good. Jokic has gone 1 of 3 on the night. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. And the Bulls with some changes. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Jalen Smith. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Trey Jones. Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Denver on D. Collins finds White. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
The Nuggets trail. Now here's Murray. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Inside, here's Gordon. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside, White. Pass to Dosunmu. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Jokic. He's guarded by Collins. Out to the right wing. Shot by Gordon. Wide open. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist.
Well, he's not an elite three-point shooter, but Gordon makes just enough threes to be a threat from out there.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Giddey. Still yet to score. White the pass to Collins. Can't hit that one. The Nuggets have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Jokic with the screen on Giddey. The kick out to Westbrook. No good on the three. It was the Nuggets, their last game lost to the Timberwolves in Minnesota. White, wide open. He fires. Bangs home the trifecta. White's got 7.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Murray with it. Jokic with the screen on Giddey. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Peyton Watson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Williams comes in for Buzelis. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Kobe White. The Nuggets also changing it up. Jordan, he's checked in for Jokic. Saric comes in for Gordon. And Porter subbed in for Murray. Denver on D, trailing by 4. Giddey kicks to Huerter. Left side, Williams. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Jordan.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Chicago leading by 4. Bounce pass Huerter. Pass to Giddey. From 11 feet away and too long on the shot.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Jordan. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
A comfort zone of Jordan's. The closer he is to the rim, the more efficient he becomes.
.114 left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Huerter. He's covered by Watson. Huerter passes to Collins. Back to Huerter. There's a screen by Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Denver shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Here's Westbrook. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. And Stan, a positive for the Bulls over the last couple seasons. They've really done a good job of taking care of the ball.
Yeah, Kevin, that's been an emphasis for them. You don't want to beat yourself. So you look up and down the roster, it's a pretty disciplined group. But it's also the kind of thing that can change from year to year.
And he knocks down the first one. And you'd think the Nuggets would get to the line a lot more, but Stan, over the last few years, that has not been the case.
Well, part of that is they don't force anything. They work for open looks. They're not trying to bait you into fouls.
Hey, Coach, one area the Bulls can struggle with, defending the outside shot.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been very poor the last few seasons on that front. Not closing out, missing assignments. It's strange because they were once elite in that regard under Donovan.
The Bulls making a switch here. Bruce Ellis is checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So, you know.
Well, you're not being fair to yourself now.
Billy was a great college player. And I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer, back-to-back national titles in college, and then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said. The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. The Nuggets shooting 47% here so far. Watson's shot is off. The Bulls leading. Herter on the wing, guarded by Porter. Pass to Buzelis. For the three. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Chicago. They're up by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Patrick Williams is out there with Collins. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Herter in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. That's good from Porter on the assist by Saric. Porter's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Denver. Chicago trailing here. Giddey the pass to Collins. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Always has his head up. Giddey unselfish with it.
And here's Westbrook. Last game we saw him score 13. Outside Porter, the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Collins. Back to Giddey. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. For the past 10 games, these teams have been fantastic on rebounding. The Nuggets in second.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Denver shooting in this game 45%. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Here's Porter. It's rebounded by Giddey. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Denver making a switch here. Brown's checked in.
I mean, a 6'8 playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assists.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Bounce pass from Westbrook. Here's Porter. Unable to get that one. Good D by Williams.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Giddey the pass to Collins. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 assists now tonight. Now Westbrook. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Brown. He's defended by Herter. Clock at 4. Porter, no luck.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 6-point game. It's good from long range. Brown's got 10.
Westbrook has an exceptional talent for creating for his guys. He sets them up, and boy, they are knocking them down.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Herter. Giddey against Westbrook. Giddey kicks to Collins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Nuggets trail by 3. Watson up top. Defended by Dosunmu. Right side, Porter. And again, Denver with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And the Bulls making a change here. Bruce Ellis has checked in. Murray's checked in for the Nuggets. Pass to Herter. Now Buzelis. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 6.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
A nice shot by Brown.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Buzelis. Off target from outside. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Murray the pass to Brown. Outside Porter. Now here's Murray. Shot clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. And I personally love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
Smith, and that one clearly a foul, gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Porter. And the Denver Nuggets, led by multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. Stan, they've done a tremendous job surrounding him with the right kind of people.
They certainly have, Kevin. But one caveat here. You can surround Nikola Jokic with any player, Kevin, and he will figure out their strengths and get them the ball where they need to have it. This guy makes everyone better.
So you think we're not giving enough attention maybe to what he thinks upstairs, how he sees the game?
He sees the game, Kevin, as well as anyone who's ever played it, and he directs traffic out there. He is a true point center.
21st pick in the 2022 draft, Christian Braun, who won a title with Denver during his rookie year. And their coach, Michael Malone, used him in certain situations, and he flourished.
Well, you know, Kevin, he won a college championship the year before. This guy's played in a lot of high-pressure games, and that is what has given Michael Malone the confidence to go with him. He was ready for those moments.
Ready indeed.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
He hits both from the stripe. Bulls trail by 3. Now here's Dosunmu. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Back to Giddey. And the layup's good off the glass. Giddey's got his first points of the night.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Denver's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Murray against Giddey. Saric outside. Pass to Porter. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Basket good. Smith's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Jokic, he's checked in for Denver. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Chicago, they're down in 10th place here in the middle part of the season. They'll need to make a move soon.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now, that's where they are.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
And that one's good by Porter.
Well, he's a guy you have to watch anywhere on the floor. Porter Jr. does have that mid-range ability.
Bulls have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Here's Buzelis. He has 6. Here's Giddey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
And he just kept working. Giddey felt the whistle coming and able to finish the play.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Denver?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
The first one falls.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. It certainly puts in the work there to get better.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Whitey's checked in for Buzelis, and Jones subbed in for Dosunmu. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Kevin, Jamal Murray is built for clutch situations. Coach Michael Malone said, I know a lot of guys are pretty good in the regular season, but when the stage is at its biggest, Jamal seems to step up and perform. He's a guy that thrives in the moment, never afraid of it. Can't say that for a lot of players. Kevin?
Oh, you're so right. He isn't afraid of anything. David, he is big time. Thank you.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
In stride, Jokic caps off the break.
Strength and determination from Jokic inside, scoring through the contact.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 4. Pass to White. Vucevic has screen on Westbrook. Westbrook against White. That one doesn't go. Westbrook with the nice D there. Murray down low. Defended by Jones. No good with the layup. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Dosunmu. The Nuggets leading by 4. Murray outside. Porter a screen on Jones. Murray kicks to Porter. Here's Brown. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Brown's got 11 points in the quarter.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Vucevic to the pass to Williams. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Murray. 17 points in his last outing. Takes the 13-footer. Will not drop. He's shooting 3 for 8 and not happy about it. Jones against Murray. Smith with a screen on Murray. Here's Jones. And it's Denver with the rebound. Right side, Westbrook. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Westbrook's got his second bucket tonight.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Here's Jones. He has yet to score. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Jones. Vucevic a screen on Murray. Clock at 6. Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets leading by 6. Brown the pass to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. Had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
Murray against Jones. Rebound by Murray.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Here's Westbrook. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Steps back. Jones kicks to Smith. On the wing, Williams. 25 points last game. Vucevic against Porter. Vucevic with the bucket.
Well, moving Vucevic inside's like trying to move a brick wall.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first half. Murray with it. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Murray for 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Williams passes to White. It's Jones on the way. He's covered by Westbrook. Jones kicks to White. Fires for 3. Murray with the defensive effort. Denver leading by 6. And stolen by White. It's Jones on the way. From deep. Sinks the triple. Murray for 3. The shot missing. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Nuggets lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest.
All of them have serious talent, and they have endurance. They can shoot all day, rack after rack.
Yeah, when these guys get on a roll, they don't stop. They pile it on. And let's take a look back at the first half. The Bulls are in a close one.
You know, I love what they're doing, being patient on offense, getting high percentage looks, keep feeding the beast.
Yeah, some of it's approach, but a lot of it is they have great interior scorers.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle. Just 5 to shoot. Murray, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Williams. It's picked off. Gordon, the pass to Murray. And the basket is good. Murray's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Nuggets.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
Jones sets the pick for Williams. Outside, White. Beyond the arc. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 7 rebounds in the game. And really, Coach Van Gundy, the acquisition of Aaron Gordon for the Nuggets was one of the things that elevated them to the championship caliber team that we saw.
Yeah, Kevin, he was sort of the missing piece. He's a great fit in the front court alongside of Jokic. His athleticism, his defense, his ability to score inside have really made them a great tandem.
And what about his ability, Stan, to fit in right off the bat and make a difference?
You know, just about anybody can fit in playing with Jokic, Kevin. He makes the game easy.
Well said.
And checking out the numbers for Aaron Gordon. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. He's around 14 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
Yeah, and make no mistake, we're watching a special guy here, and his numbers only tell a fraction of the story.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
And let's see some numbers here on Jamal Murray. He's one of the standouts over the last month and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And yeah, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Smith with a screen on Murray. Jones looking for an opening. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires away from way outside. Denver grabs the miss. Porter's got 8 rebounds in this game. Murray outside. Gordon with a screen on Williams. Back to Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Jokic. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Williams. On to White. That's a 2 from Smith. And another shot. And there's the nice layup by White. White's got 9.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you everywhere.
Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Bulls trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's White missing. Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Murray against Jones. 14 feet away. Brown's shot is off. The Bulls have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half starting. Porter against Williams. There's the 3. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
White with it. Out guarded by Murray. Smith, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Stan, it is great to see Kobe White put it all together.
It sure is, Kevin. This guy hung in there with a great attitude, even when he wasn't playing as much as he wanted to. He's still growing as a player, knocking down shots. His confidence is sky high. His approach will take him a long way.
I got to believe as a coach, that is incredibly satisfying to have that kind of play.
Yeah, it really is when you have a guy like that and he just keeps getting better. Well, Jamal Murray, we know, is one of the elite shot makers in the game, and his passing is much improved as well.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Jones against Murray. Right side, White. Jokic against Vucevic. In the corner, Smith with it. Outside, Jones takes a 3. And the Bulls with another miss. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's Jokic. Good concentration coming right there from Jokic.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Back to Jones. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And, you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range. That they're having no problem finding shots in that area.
And that one falls for Jones.
Former second-round pick, Jones has worked hard to carve out a role in this league, and he continues to look to improve.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants to talk to his guys. Here's an opportunity for us now to focus on some small forwards who play anything but small. The leading shot blockers at the 3 spot. You look at Watson, second in the NBA, a great defender. And, of course, Patrick Williams. He shows up in that same conversation.
Just superb in terms of their athletic defending ability. I mean, all of them. They never give up on a play and do everything they can to challenge each and every shot.
Well, and having that kind of length and activity on the wing, that's really something you need in this league to win at the highest level.
Jokic with the bucket. Bulls trail by 8. White looking around. Pass to Jones. Williams against Porter. Williams kicks to Jones. Vucevic setting the pick for Jones. Shot clock at 3. Smith with a wide open look. And the 3 off target. Denver leading by 8. Brown the pass to Murray. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
and the next one puts him in the bonus.
And here is Murray. He's got 8. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Vucevic.
Terrific effort from Vucevic, using his size and length to make an impact defensively.
Out to Smith. All sorts of time. Good as the jump shot falls. Smith's got 11 points.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Here's Murray. Now, here's Jokic. Outside Gordon. Pass to Murray. Around the back and lays it in. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Now Jones. He's got 6. Smith with it. Outside Williams. Vucevic with it. Jokic defending. Shot clock at 5. And it's Vucevic missing. Denver leading by 8. Pass to Brown. On the wing, Murray. A three-pointer is right on target. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
And Chicago shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Smith dishes to Jones. To the inside. Here's White. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Gordon with it. Jones covering. Outside, White. Pass to Williams. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Murray surveying the D. The kick out to Porter. And here's Gordon, covered by Smith. Gordon, the pass to Brown. Goes up at the stripe, and again it's Denver.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Out to White, looking to end the run. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Russell Westbrook.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And the first one drops. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Jalen Smith. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Williams. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Trey Jones. Good on both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. 15-point game. Pass to Buzelis. 5 on the clock. Trying to end the drought. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Brown the pass to Porter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. We know very few players in the league, Stan, can put up points with the ease that Michael Porter Jr. can, don't we?
One of the prettiest shots in the league, Kevin. He's got great size. He's got that high release, and he gets it off quick. When he's shooting it well, he can take over a game.
And he rebounds well, too. He does other things in addition to scoring.
Well, that's where he's really improved, doing those other things.
That one is off.
Well, we talk a lot about Porter Jr.'s jump shot, his ability to space the floor, but I like his rebounding as well.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Saric has checked in for Aaron Gordon. Peyton Watson comes in for Christian Brown. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Murray. And the second free throw, good.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Now here's White. He's got 9. To halt the run, and they pick up 2. White's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, even with the defense right on him, White wasn't going to waste that positioning down low.
Bounce pass from Westbrook. Jokic against Collins. The fadeaway. Jokic, no good. Bulls trail by 14. Pass to Giddey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Jokic.
And I like Giddey getting physical, challenging the defense.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Giddey. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Jokic. To the paint. Here's Watson. And Watson slams it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Westbrook against Giddey. A minute 42 left in the third quarter of the game.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Michael Porter. He's getting around 16 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
That free throw good from Giddey.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Chicago. And Denver with a change here, too. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nikola Jokic. He's off on the second. Denver leading by 13. Right side, Westbrook. Out to Saric. 6 on the shot clock. Now, here's Watson. He's covered closely. Collins grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And stolen by Watson. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. Bulls trail by 13. Herter with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Herter passes to Collins. Over Watson. Collins, good. Collins has got 8 points. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Outside Jordan. Down low. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Christian Brown's checked in for Jordan. And Watson no good on that one. And Chicago shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Denver leading by 11. 30 seconds left in the third. Back to Westbrook. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Ooh, what a burst of energy from Westbrook. He can just fly when he wants to.
Well, the Bulls shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Giddey against Westbrook. Now here's Giddey. He's guarded closely. Just 5 on the clock. Collins a screen on Westbrook. Fires the three. Giddey no good. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. 13 points up at the end of the period. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Zach Collins. Josh Giddey is out there with Kevin Herter. Then it's Dosunmu, and it's Buzelis in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. Watson for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And here are the Bulls now. Denver able to drain the 3. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Giddey. Over Murray. Giddey, no good. The Nuggets leading by 16. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Brown. Sharch in the corner. Over Buzelis. The shot by Sharch, no good. And Chicago shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Here's Watson. Rebound by the Bulls. To the middle. Out in his own on the break. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Takes it inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block force them to the line.
Shoot 2.
The free throw drops for Dosunmu.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
All free throws good from Dosunmu.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
The Nuggets leading by 14. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That's foul number 2 for him. Murray down low. Giddey defending. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And Peyton Watson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Bulls moving the ball around. Giddey the pass to Collins. Launches it. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 5th assist in this one. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Brown. Wide open look here for Murray. And again, Denver no good.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
That cuts the lead to single digits.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thank you, David. The Nuggets leading by 9. Murray outside. Pass to Jordan. Here's Brown. Jordan a screen on Herter. Here's Brown. And the rejection by Collins. The Bulls have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Dosunmu. He's covered by Watson. Dosunmu, the pass to Collins. Clock at 6. Giddey with the bounce pass. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense from Šarić. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Well, we always talk about Murray shooting, but he can attack the basket as well.
Bulls trail by 11. Giddey with it. Inside. Buzelis with the ball. Charges there. Collins a screen on Murray. Buzelis, no one around him. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 6 assists in the game. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Sharge, a screen on Giddey. Murray finds Sharge. Brown, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Brown's got 25 points.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Giddey, the pass to Herter. Latray hits it from three-point range.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Murray outside to the inside. Here's Brown. A special move before the shot. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Murray engineering that bucket with terrific ball movement.
Pass to Buzelis. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Brown, and he lays it straight in. And it's a 12-point Nugget lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Giddey. And here's Collins. And it's Giddey in the corner. No good with the triple. The Nuggets leading by 12. Murray outside. The putback. It's good on the putback.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Now, here's Collins. Pass to Herter. Lays it up off the glass.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
For Denver, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Murray, the pass to Brown. Back to Murray. And stolen by Giddey. In transition, here come the Bulls. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
And he has been grinding away to get himself to the line. It hasn't always turned into points, but he's doing a lot of the dirty work for them.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Zach Collins. Smith comes in for Buzelis. Williams, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's White in for Kevin Herter. He hits the second from the line.
And since halftime, he's made a concerted effort to get to the line. Be aggressive. Great stuff.
Pass to Jokic. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Williams for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Murray with the bounce pass. At the elbow, Jokic. And he uses the glass on the layup. 16 points for Jokic.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Bulls trail by 10. Outside Williams. And it's sent back by Jokic. For 3, Murray gets the three-pointer to fall. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's Murray unleashing that smooth outside jumper.
Here's Giddey. Outside Williams. Murray against Giddey. 5 to shoot. And it's White missing. Denver leading by 13. Murray kicks to Jokic. No good on the shot. Nice defense from Giddey. Outside, White. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Murray outside. On the wing, Porter. Taken away by Williams. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Bulls making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Outside Williams. Pass to White. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Murray dishes to Porter. To the paint. Here's Brown over White. Brown's shot is off. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 11. And that one drops.
Yeah, you can see White's confidence continue to grow on shots like these. Just sticking it to the defense.
What's up?
And that one falls for White.
Well, what's great about Coby White is his commitment to raising his game. You look at him season to season, and he's always trying to do more.
Pass to Jokic. Murray against Jones. Murray kicks to Porter. Jokic with the screen on Jones. Just 4 to shoot. Murray, good.
Well, you know, you can see how much Murray means to this team when he's healthy and at the top of his game.
Now Vucevic. Jokic defending. Jokic against Vucevic. White. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. 16 points for Coby White.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Now Murray. Down low. A slam by Jokic.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Bulls trail by 10. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within single digits. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th. Now here's Murray. Fades and shoots. And it's Denver scoring again.
Jokic has every shot.
Chicago has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the 4th quarter so far. Pass to Vucevic. 1:21 left in the game. Another shot. They get it again. Williams for 3. That shot missing.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
And And this system thrives on Murray's aggression. When he attacks, you can just feel the energy. And when he lays back, the offense becomes stagnant.
Throw good, Murray. And so Murray nails both of them. Bulls trail by 12.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Denver.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And the first one at the line is good, so Chicago ends up going with the new group. Big group substitution here for Denver. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jokic. Saric comes in for Gordon. Watson, he's checked in for Porter. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Christian Brown. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Softly drops in the floater. We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The absolute fearlessness. It's why we love Westbrook. Just getting after it and drawing the contact.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Collins, a screen on Westbrook. Here's Giddey. That misses off the backboard. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Nicola, coach has talked about the growth of your leadership. What's gotten you to be more vocal?
I just want to help my teammates. I think if I say something, they're going to listen to me. I just want to make them better, so I'm just going to do that.
Well, it sounds like they're listening, man. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.